Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker? What the heck?
Got better ever since they sent him down.
Wayno got a quality start. First one. Doing pretty good.
And how about this?
Doing pretty good.
To me, the most striking thing that's happening with the Cardinals right now is Helsley goes down.
Yeah.
And Hicks, who was really struggling, and then they moved him on the rubber and told him you got to change your preparation. They kind of also mess with what he throws, not trying to blow everyone away with the same pitch. And he's been really good. Last two, I mean, it's a small sample size, but they needed someone at the back end, and Hicks has been really good. And he's been good in not high leverage situations, but gradually getting more leverage situations. And he's pitching some of the best baseball he has in his career right now, right when they needed it most. Verhagen, very good last night. So, I mean, guys that hadn't been stepping up are stepping up.
And that's good.
Well, I mean,
it's a good sign.
They're still in it. It's not just a hole that they've dug. It's a canyon.
Yeah.
You know, they're still sitting in a canyon.
A substantial hole.
But it is, they won a series. And if you're going to try to, they're in the Central. So being in the Central means you never have to apologize for mediocrity. They're still in it. But as they try to get at this, you got to start winning series. They did that in New York.
Yep. Now they're going down to Washington, and they go to London. Maybe they can regroup over there and put something together here. Charlie, what are you seeing?
I like this club.
I like this club.
I like this club. Been saying it all year.
Yes, you have.
You had to win the series. This team lost that game this year, meaning every time you had a game like that, it was right there. It was tied. Somebody could just take it, and they took it. You know what? You could tell it meant something. They needed that. They needed to win a series. I think they might sweep the Nationals.
Oh,
I'm serious.
yeah.
I think this might be the get right portion.
I could see that.
What did they do? What did they do in this game that they hadn't been? It's kind of a catchphrase, but they punch back.
Yeah.
They punch back. Because every time, like, the Cardinals got a lead, then the Mets punch back, then the Cardinals get a little more, and then the Mets punch back, and then the Cardinals punched last and got the knockout blow.
Yeah, they did.
And found a way to win. Even if you get, you got a bad start. But still, sometimes you got to outslug what happens with the starting rotation. Liberatore wasn't good. Offense was. Just find a way. Find a way to win.
Find a way, baby.
And didn't we think at the beginning of the season, before things unraveled, that they would probably have to win a lot of games like they did yesterday, meaning the offense was going to have to step up to offset some rocky pitching performances?
And they did. Cole, you got any bombs? You got Arenado?
Yeah,
Arenado bombs?
we'll start it off with the Arenado, get it warmed up with that.
The 2-1. Swing drive. He did. Belton left. Cardinals have the lead.
Jordan Walker was excited by that one.
Yeah.
And, in fact, I'm pretty sure Jordan Walker hit a home run himself.
Yes, he did.
Driven by Walker, hard to right. Marte going back. Track, backing up to the wall. It's going to be gone. Walker, another opposite field homer.
2 straight games.
He's doing it.
2 straight opposite field. That tells you a lot. I mean, he was pulling everything. Now he's going with the pitch. Charlie, what do you say? He's letting it eat and shooting it the other way?
Letting the big dog eat?
Yeah.
Letting it travel?
Letting it travel.
His daddy was there, too, wasn't he? Walker's dad?
His whole family.
Whole family?
Pretty close. He said that his dad and his grandpa kind of were into baseball ever since he was a little kid, got him to love it. And he said his dad, T-Ball, was there, everything, helping him out. And he said to this day, like after every game, text, hey, should have laid off that pitch, gives him. But he said they went out to dinner the night before last. And I said, you pay. And he goes, I have to pay. He said, they paid for everything all my life.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm picking up the check.
That's a good feeling, too, man, when you start paying for your mom and dad stuff.
Do you remember the first time you did that for your pop?
Hell yeah, dude. I got $60,000 check because I signed for $250, and they give you like $60,000 every 3 months or something. That thing went by in about 3 days. Went by. I was up in Canada. No one else had any money on my team. I was the first one to sign. Going to high school, but I gave my parents some. They needed to clean up some stuff. They needed to fix a couple things with the house, pay off some bills. So that really was first. But then once I started playing, they come up and visit. I'm taking them out to eat, paying for everything. Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah.
I can't
it's
wait.
It's a damn good feeling.
Can't wait till Tyler starts picking up checks.
Oh, yeah. It's a damn good feeling. I'll tell you
So
that
how
right
many
now.
games are the Cardinals? They're still 14 under 500. Still 14 under 500.
Chipping away.
8.5 games out of the Central. I mean,
Chipping away.
Pretty amazing. that you
chipping
could
away.
You could be just 8.5 games back.
It's quite a division. A lot of elite squads. And I think that London, England's going to be excited to see the best baseball that the Major Leagues has to offer coming up here.
What's that stadium look like over there?
Where are they playing?
I don't know.
I don't know much about it, but I did an interview with Wayno where he said the place where they play, he's watched games there, and he said everything flies out of there. He said the key will be ground balls.
Is it cricket?
It's probably a cricket field or a rugby field or something. I don't know.
So they play. It's just called London Stadium.
London Stadium.
London Stadium.
It's London Stadium.
And Wayno said, I said, what's that going to be like? He said, first of all, he thinks he may be the only pitcher to pitch in 4 countries.
Oh, yeah?
That's cool.
Think about it. U.S., Canada, which most pitchers. Then he pitched in Mexico and now England. That's 4. That's pretty global. And he said that he thinks there's a lot of Cardinal fans there because on Twitter, he's gotten a lot of feedback from a group of Cardinal fans that are in England that follow the Cardinals.
Oh, really?
Big time.
You know why, though, right?
Because of Jordan Walker?
No.
Putin?
No. It
Sideline
all
reporting?
worked. It all worked, just like Kevin Demoff said.
Yeah.
The reason they went to London 10, 12 years ago was to build that fan base so that people would want to then come to St. Louis for tourism. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Biggest joke ever.
It worked.
Well, no, it's worked. That's why there's so many Cardinal fans over there.
No, but his thing was like you go over there,
Yeah.
and then they go, jolly good.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to St. Louis.
Let's go see the Arch.
It's probably the same year
I mean,
they played
it would-
the Patriots and got their ass kicked.
That was that particular game. I was there. It was about I think it was about 41-3,
Ain't bad.
maybe 41-7.
I think Gronk outscored the team.
And it's a totally different animal than the Cardinals playing a couple of games because how many teams or how many games are played in a Major League Baseball season. But if it's the NFL and you're only getting a certain amount of home games for your fans, and then you're playing in England, and one of the front office muckety muck says, no, it's not like you're losing a home game. You're gaining big boosts for your economy.
Huge boost. Cole.
Yo.
Keep in mind, Cam has only been to Soulard 2 times in 10 years, and that's when the Blues do their parade during Mardi Gras. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Big Belly Burleson. Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, I do.
I live there. I think it's nice.
I'll go into a shop and I'll be like, what am I doing?
Yeah. I'm not good at shopping anymore.
45-7 was the score. October 28th, 2012.
It worked.
45-7.
I wonder how many people are going to be at that game. I wonder how many.
Baseball?
Yeah.
I bet you it'll be packed.
Is it open? Is it a closed stadium?
It's open. It's
really?
It's West Ham United's home field.
It's gonna
for
rain.
Premier League.
It's gonna rain. Kat, I think you're right. And this division is going to be won with a team having a losing record. However, don't look now. I think the Reds may win this thing.
Range they got hot ever since they brought up De La Cruz. They're won 7 in a row last I looked, maybe 8. I don't know.
Fastest guy on the planet.
But
Did you see him beat out a ground ball to first base against the Astros? Mm-hmm. That was wicked.
no, he's giving them a jolt.
Yeah.
I don't think they got enough pitching to carry it through. But again, in the Central, it means you never have to apologize for mediocrity.
Only one team in the Central has a positive run differential. Which team do you think that is?
Cardinals.
Pirates.
It was
Cardinals.
it was the Cardinals before the series before the Mets, which I already kind of forget who it was.
Cubs get a lot of runs.
Cubs. The Cubs are the only team with a
really?
positive run differential. Although the National League East is pretty similar. Everybody has a negative run differential except for the Braves, who are the best team in the entire league in terms of that.
Eastside Steve, and we were going to bring this up too. Why do you think David Freese turned down to be in the Cardinals Hall of Fame?
Self-awareness is a good thing.
I don't know. Because if I'm him, I'm taking that damn thing. Hell yeah. You deserve it, man. You're a huge piece.
I know why. It's because he didn't like the way Ollie treated Tyler O'Neill.
Of course.
I thought it was
Walker
because
down.
Matt
Well, he
Holliday
talked
knew.
to Holiday, yeah.
Yeah, because Matt Holliday knew something and told David Freese, "Hey,
So
you
dumb.
don't."
That's exactly
it's
right.
so dumb. It's so dumb. So here's the thing. I interviewed Freese for our hot stove show right after that announcement. And I kind of told Cam what the interaction was booking it. He, back then, was like, I don't really get it. I feel weird. From the beginning, he said, I feel weird about it, and I get it, and I appreciate it. I just don't feel comfortable with it. He basically said that right after it because he is self-aware, and he looks at the accomplishments of the other people in the Cardinal Hall of Fame. Now, he had two of the biggest moments in Cardinal history, but body of work probably doesn't compare. So I think he was reluctant going into it. It did remind me of the Holiday situation because people are going to read a lot into it, and why didn't you say this in the beginning when you first got in? He does appreciate the fans that voted him in and everything, but I knew it was eating at him, just like Holiday on this show.
Yeah.
Like you. He accepted it, but he would talk about it. You could sense his reluctance.
Of course.
Same thing with Freese. I don't think it has to do with Mo, Bowtie, Tyler O'Neill, any of that stuff that's out there. I think he was reluctant from the get-go, and like Holiday, the more time passed and the closer you get to having to do things, it kicked in that I just don't feel right, obviously for different reasons.
Yeah. I think it is a little bit odd. Again, if I'm him, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm taking that one way or the other. The Matt Holliday thing, that's a complete commitment. And why not just go watch Jackson play and your kids play? But this, I'm like, you deserve it, man. You went through a tough time. You found your game again. You had to crawl out of different kind of demons that you were dealing with. And you had huge moments.
And
like,
he's a local guy.
You're a local guy. No, you are a Cardinal Hall of Famer. I know Barstool's bashing him pretty good.
I don't know.
The one guy that
What was that about?
The minute clip guy.
KFC?
Yeah.
I saw him tweet. I didn't hear what the guy said, though.
If you want to find that, Cole, it's probably on Twitter. But he's bashing him pretty good. Just like, why wouldn't you say it earlier? You're making it about you now. Da, 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 da.
No, he's not. He's not making it. I'm telling you, it's the same thing with Holiday. They reluctantly accepted these things. And as time goes on, all right, you got to write your speech. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't feel right. I'm telling you, he was reluctant.
I believe you.
At the I read you.
I know.
I'm not going to read text on the air, but I read you what he right from the get-go. He had doubts about it.
How about this from Justin Strebel on Twitter? Cardinal careers. Bruce Sutter played 4 seasons, 249 games pitched, 3.3 F-WAR. Fangraphs WAR. Peak F-WAR for a season, 1.5. David Freese, 5 seasons, 466 games, 7.6 F-WAR. Peak F-WAR season, 3.7.
What does that mean
Sutter,
again?
Well, I mean, WAR, wins above replacement,
Okay.
your overall impact on the team. Bruce Sutter, Hall of Famer, Baseball Hall of Famer, also Cardinals Hall of Famer. Now you get the red jacket when you're a Hall of Famer also. I mean, he's in Cooperstown is the difference.
Yeah.
But still, the point of the tweet is that David Freese had as much impact or more you could, or the same, whatever you want to. But Bruce Sutter was only here 4 seasons, right? It had a huge impact. David Freese was here 5 seasons. Similar short tenure. Both won a World Series. Huge moments.
Yeah, he should be in. He should accept it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, though, that he's not accepting it. I do think he should just because the fans voted him in.
Yeah.
But if he, as the player, says, hey, I don't want to be in, I think it almost adds to his legend and his lore that he's so humble that he doesn't want it.
And,
yeah, I can see that.
And to someone to say you're making it about you, like you know him, I know him. He's the most humble guy.
Yeah, he is.
He hates making it about him. He just feels strongly that his body of work. I agree. Aside from the numbers, if you're responsible for some of the biggest moments in the history of the organization and the fans want to see it, then you should probably do it. But that's not my call. But I'm telling you, his reasons are not look at me or selfish at any level.
It's Freeze's right to turn it down, but I still think it's kind of a goofball move. If the fans have decided you deserve the award, then take the damn thing. He made it about himself somehow, Patty V. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot like my victory in the Hot Take Central poll. The fans voted for it.
I would not.
I'll accept it.
No, if I'm David Freese, I don't want to be
Your
put in the
fans
same bucket
voted
as a
for it.
cheater.
Let's see. Will you also decline a red coat when your career ends with the Cardinals, Cat? Flipper B wants to know.
I will never be a Cardinal Hall of Famer.
Might get that bobblehead night, though.
And that's fine.
Might get that bobblehead night. Let's see here. Wonderful day yesterday at the Legends Country Club with my dad and brothers. It was a lovely time. Irish Sean, man. Good for you, dude. Cole, did you call your dad, too, by the way?
Yeah, I called him.
Good. Just asking.
What's his name?
Brian?
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian? Happy
Does he
Father's Day.
listen?
No.
Okay.
Smart man.
I don't-
Smart man.
Yeah, smart man by me, not letting them know which shows I'm on. I don't
I'm really
okay.
worried about that.
I don't want my parents listening to this stuff.
Why?
Dude, because it's just hanging out with my friends on the radio, and I don't want my parents.
Friends.
Yeah, you guys are my friends.
I
Even
consider
Seth?
you a friend.
Even Seth?
Thank you. Yes. And so that's kind of how I view radio, just hanging out with my friends. And I wouldn't want my parents listening to me and my friends talk in any other circumstance. So why would I want them listening to this?
All right.
Because it's a radio show,
radio
and
show. It's your job.
Not just like you hanging out because it's broadcast publicly and on the internet.
I love how my dad's listening in the backyard right now, sitting with Tucky. Has the phone right next to him, drinking tomato juice. Probably going to go for his fifth walk of the morning, listening to the show. I love it.
What kind of tomato juice?
Just regular tomato. He drinks with ice, regular tomato juice
With
in
ice?
the morning. Yeah. V8 juice. It's good for you.
It's good for you.
Yeah, damn good for you.
No joke.
He texted me, by the way, and said that was a cheap move, ballot harvest.
Yeah, my dad did. Yeah. He does text now.
He was not happy about it.
Nope.
He's sending videos now, too. Taking it to the next level. Now he could watch videos. He could send things.
Can you FaceTime?
No.
Where do I look?
Where do I look? At the camera. I keep seeing myself. Well, press that other button. No, we're not there yet. It's a slow process, man.
FaceTime is one of the greatest inventions of all time. Like, I could be on the road, or I could be in the dugout and FaceTime with Tyler. How great is that?
It's awesome. Although, anytime somebody FaceTimes me, I'm usually like on the toilet or something.
What's something? What do you mean by something?
Well, or I'm in bed naked, and I'm like, and all
What
of
are
a
you
sudden
doing?
I'm laying down.
Just lounging naked?
Well, whatever. I'm naked, and I'm like, oh, my phone. And I'm like, oh God, somebody looking at me. It freaks you out a little bit. In fact, don't FaceTime me ever. Don't do it. I'm not going to answer.
I want to share a little personal story from yesterday. So, I FaceTime Tyler. I always do a little tour. Like, here's where I am. And this time I'm right, like, overlooking the dugout. Right over it. So I always show the dugout. Ollie don't care because he knows it's my kid.
Yeah.
It's a short call. Anyway, Goldie's sitting right there, and I go, look, it's Goldie. And Goldie looks at me and goes, no, let's not do that. I was like, all right, Tyler, got to go. Goldie's mad.
With your son? He wouldn't even do it, Goldie?
Well, I mean, it's in the middle of a game.
Yeah, mid-game.
Oh, mid-game.
Yeah, in game. Like,
Yeah.
Ollie will see him come over and go, what's up, Tyler? Like, because he knows it's not like anything stupid. It's just my kid. And Goldie, who knows my kid, is like, yeah, let's not do that.